Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by In the Money Stocks. Today is Tuesday, October 29, 2019. My name is Nick Santiago. Thank you all for tuning in. Today we have the S&P 500 E-mini futures trading lower by 2 points to 30.34 per contract. You're going to see that the futures were really going sideways here around 3 o'clock in the morning. Then they took a little dip to the negative side. We'll see how this plays out. It looks like there is some chatter or some talk here that President Trump and President Xi Jinping will be signing their Phase 1 deal in Chile a little bit down the road. So, again, positive trade news out, maybe helping these markets a little bit. We'll see how this plays out. All in all, though, there are lots of earnings to talk about today, so let's get started there. Start off with the biggest of them all, Google. When you take a look at Google today, that stock is trading at $1,279. It closed yesterday all the way at, I believe, $12.88. So it's only down. Wow, made a pretty good comeback. You're going to see in the after hours yesterday, this thing traded all the way down to $12.31. But like everything else, bounces right back up. So got to give Google a slight upside bias from here. We'll see how it plays out once the opening bell rings. I don't really know what to make of it. But again, we'll look at some levels. When I look at this market right now, it's been somewhat resilient. We've seen a lot of earnings announcements, especially Caterpillar. That came all the way back. Amazon, that was hammered. That came all the way back. That's the market's way of talking to you. So the market right now still has that positive vibe, that positive tone, and we'll see how it plays out. No levels for Google just yet. Let's take a look at AKAM, AKAM. They came out after the closing bell yesterday as well. Looks like that stock's trading at $92.42, closed at $89.48. I would give this the upside bias to around 94, 94.5. I don't think it goes much past that, so we'll see how it plays out. But good little pop there for Akamai ahead of the opening bell. Here's a stock that's not doing so hot, Shopify. This closed at $324.93, now trading at $311. It is off of its worst levels. This traded below $295 around 7:30 this morning. It has come off of its worst levels. So Shopify has been resurrected a little bit here after its big tumble this morning. We'll be keeping an eye on this one right now. I don't think there's a whole lot you could do with this. So let's see if it does make a new low. One level I'll say that I like today, if it makes a new low, would be around the 260 area. I'll have to revise that in the intraday stock chat, in the intraday trading room today. But we'll look at it a little bit later and we'll see where it goes. Next up, want to take a look at Merck, MRK. They reported earnings. Stock closed at $82.20, now trading at $84.45. Good little pop there. I'd give this the upside bias to around $85.50, $85.60. That's where it would probably stall out. Let's take a look at Pfizer. They reported earnings as well. Stock is trading at $38.40. Not a bad move. I do own call options in Pfizer, just full disclosure there. Next up, want to take a look at MasterCard, MA. Stock right now is trading at $279, closed at $275.93. I'm going to give this one the upside bias to around $283. I don't really see it going much past that. In fact, when you look at the daily chart, you're going to see you'll run into this little gap window here. So there's a lot of resistance around 283, 283.50 for MasterCard, but nonetheless, it is trading a little bit higher this morning. Nothing all that spectacular. Let's go over now to General Motors. General Motors looks like it's catching a bid this morning. Stock closed at $36.64, now trading at $37.20. I'm going to give this the upside bias to around $38.25, $38.25, $38.20, $38.25, right around there. A lot of resistance in play at that level, but good little pop for GM. I also believe that they did settle their labor dispute. Next up, want to take a look at BP, the old British Petroleum. This is trading at $38.30, close at $39.24. So you got a little haircut here. If this gets down to around $36.80 or so, I actually do like that level there. So keep that on the radar today. Not sure if we'll see it. Next up, want to take a look at GRUB. This is getting absolutely slaughtered. Stock closed yesterday at $58.39. Look at that after hours move. That is a big waterfall decline. Stock right now trading at $39.31. It's probably a bit oversold at this level, but again, very hard chart to really grasp a solid number with, and a solid support level number. So again, we'll leave it alone. We'll look at it once the opening bell rings. We'll keep it on the radar today. Next up, I want to take a look at NXPI, which is NXP. This is a semiconductor play stock right now, trading at 113.75. This closed at 108.65, so good little move here for NXP. A lot of resistance, though, in the 115 zone, and you can see that's where it got a little while ago and has pulled back off of it. So we'll see how it plays out there. This is not at an all-time high, but I think it's a new high for 2019. So nonetheless, good little pop there for NXP. That should help the semiconductors initially. Let's take a look at AutoNation, AN. That stock right now trading at 52.50. This closed, I believe, at 51.79. I don't see a lot of upside here. I know it briefly was trading at 53 on thin volume in the pre-market here. I really don't see it going much past that. If you own it, trail the stop loss immediately. If you do not own AutoNation, I would leave it alone at this stage of the game. Next up, I want to take a look at ConocoPhillips, another energy play. Stock is trading at 55.80, closed at 55.68. Right off the bat, when I look at this name, it's hanging in there with a sideways daily chart base. So nothing terrible at the moment here, but nothing great either. So we're going to continue to watch that one. We'll see what it does once the opening bell rings in the live trading room. Next up, I want to take a look at XRX. That stock is trading at $32.21. Good little move for Xerox. What can you say? Right now, I don't know if it gets much higher, goes much higher today, but I am seeing a max move around 34.20. That's in a bigger time frame, so I'm not sure it gets there today, but after earnings, anything can happen. Next up, want to take a look at Beyond Meat, BYND. This stock is getting absolutely pounded. Closed at 105.40, now trading at 85.30. So Beyond Meat getting slaughtered today. And again, we'll just keep it on the radar. There's nothing I'm going to do with this stock one way or the other. Next up, want to take a look at Corning, GLW. That is trading at 31.05, closed at $30.61. Good little pop there. There's a gap window at $32 here on the daily chart. You can see right there, lower gap window. Gap fills all the way at 34. That would be a shorting level, in my opinion, at 34 if it got there. I'm not sure it will do that. Right now, again, that stock is trading at 31.05. So it's up about, 55 cents from yesterday's close. So we'll see how that plays out. Let's switch gears here a little bit. Let's go over to the gold market. Gold futures trading lower by $4.60 to $1,491 an ounce. If you take a look at spot gold here, you'll see that that's actually coming off of its worst level of the day, but nonetheless still lower on the session. Then you have crude oil today trading lower by about 80 cents at the moment. And you'll see here crude on the 10-minute chart trading right around that $55 level. So crude under a little bit of pressure, gold under a little bit of pressure, and we'll see what this market gives us once the opening bell rings. But it should be an interesting day. We have lots of other earnings out here. I just can't get to them all in this session. But again, if you have not done so, come on, check out the live trading room. That'll open up right around 9:15 in the morning. Try to have some gap plays for us in there as well. With that being said, everybody, I'm going to leave it here short and sweet. I want to wish you all a great session, and we'll see you a little bit later on the charts.